If you want to get really flexible, you need to mobilize the muscles and the joints that you want to create flexibility in, and then train strength in those same muscles and joints with full range of motion. This is the second big breakthrough out of the 10 that we're releasing in this video series to make you seriously flexible.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to take you through a little bit of our lower body warm-up. So I'm going to show you how we mobilize the lower limbs. And then we're going to do a couple of strengthening movements that are going to give you some examples of how you mobilize the joint first and then you strengthen the joint. This is a really key factor in getting really flexible. Flexibility training is so much more than just stretching. What you're doing is you're training the nervous system to understand what is safe and what isn't. And strength is essential for that. It's not just about stretching. So if we go down, this is just a couple of little bits out of our warm-up routine that we do for our lower body. So we can start with a little bit of mobilization training for the squat. So what I mean by that is mobility training versus flexibility training. Mobility is just where you take your joints through full range of motion. Flexibility training is where you do a lot of different exercises, some of them strengthening with the purpose to increase mobility. So mobility for the squat, we're going to bring this shoulder down, put the hand on the ground, and we're going to push this knee right out. And we're just going to do that a couple of times and kind of circle it. Okay, now over the ankle, circle this way, then this way. And then let's bring the knee in and back out. Okay, now we change sides, so we're going to bring that shoulder down. Okay, push that knee out. And if this is too hard for you, you can elevate your heels by putting them on a weight plate. You know, that'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, now we just do the ankle here, and then bring that knee in, back out. Okay. Now we can do both knees together. Hi, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister. I'm one of the founders of Unity Gym and the co-creators of the UMS, the Unified Movement System, where we turn driven people into strong, flexible, and fit athletes. Now, if you want to know how we do that, you can grab one of our free blueprints, the Strength Blueprint, Flexibility Blueprint, Nutrition Blueprint, or the At-Home Workout Blueprint. This video is actually all about the Flexibility Blueprint, so you can grab that as a free download. And if you want to grab one of our programs, you can do that as well. We've got flexibility programs, strength programs, calisthenics programs. And if you're ready to come in and take the deep dive, start working with me personally online, you can join our UMS online coaching program where we coach you privately, and you can grab a free month of that by clicking the link in the description of this video. Shoulder down, grab onto the ankle, reach up. Looking up at the roof. If it's too hard, just elbow up. If you can, straighten your arm. Okay. Okay, then from here, just coming forward a few times. You can push your knees forward like this. So this is a really nice one. Hands behind you, knees forward, hips up. And then back this way. And again. Okay. Now, this one is a little bit more challenging. So for a lot of you won't be able to get this low. That's totally fine. If all you can do is go to here, but you just play around with it. Because I've been working on my flexibility for a few years, I can get down quite easily, but we want to rotate in and then rotate back around and reach up. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm mobilizing the joint here. I'm not stretching. We're doing mobility training. We're taking our joint through full range of motion. Okay, so I'll do one more with a slight variation. So this one we come forward and up, okay? And it doesn't matter if you can't do exactly what I'm doing. If you want to know more about this stuff, you can grab the Flexibility Blueprint. There's a link in the description of this video, and also the 18-minute stretching routine that we sell. If you click on the link for our programs, that routine teaches you all this stuff. It's really, really effective, okay? So what I've done now, that's a really quick snippet of what we do in our lower body warm-up, but I've mobilized my hips, I've mobilized my lower limbs. So now what I want to do is I want to teach my body that that new range of motion that I've just given myself is the norm. And the way to do that is to strengthen it. So I'm going to use two very basic strengthening exercises for the lower body. The barbell back squat and also a Cossack squat. But the secret sauce here is that only full range of motion, being intentional with your end ranges, is what's going to create the flexibility that you're looking for. So if you go and spend all this time warming up and mobilizing your squats, so this is where you can get to comfortably, but then you load up the barbell and all you do is squat to here because you're not strong enough to go lower than that, you're not going to do anything to increase your flexibility. So it's really, I mean, for the purpose of this video, it's really irrelevant how much weight I have on the barbell. I'll just throw a couple of these little 5s on, so 5 kilos or 12 pounds, whatever they are, 14 pounds, so that it's, at least there's something on the bar and you can see some kind of weight. But the idea is that what I would want to do now is do a workout where I do 3 to 5 sets of my strength movement and I really go full range of motion. So I'm going to get under the barbell, okay, set myself up. And then from here, we want to make sure that with each rep, I'm not just stopping here, I'm going full range of motion and strengthening that range. Feeling like this is something that becomes really usable for me, really accessible. You know, you can use pause reps, of course, so I can pause at the bottom for a little bit and come up. There's so many different ways I can do this, but sets and reps, just using basic strength training principles, but accessing that full range of motion is what we're talking about here. So the next example, of course, would be like a loaded Cossack squat. So many different ways you can do this. You can do it with a barbell, a kettlebell. You can do it without weight. It's fine. But again, so this is nice. That's a nice Cossack squat, not bad. But for me, if I want to get more flexible, going to here is not going to do it. I need to push myself to that full range of motion. And it's that last little bit where I go, that is what is going to make me more flexible. So it's accessing my full range and going right down and really squeezing into it so that I know I can't go, that's as far as I can possibly go. Being, as we call it at Unity Gym, being intentional with your end ranges. This is what solidifies that mobility that you've just done at the start of the workout. And if you get this right, I guarantee you, you're going to see some massive improvements. If you want to know more, grab the Flexibility Blueprint. It's a free download. Click the link in the description of this video. And I'll see you in the next video. We're releasing 10 videos in this series where we go through each point of the Flexibility Blueprint. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.